a night heavy with missiles and surprises. While Washington was still calculating the aftershocks of the Chinese military parade, it received another blow, more jarring, more far-reaching, but this time it came from North Korea. In a scene that looked more like a threat than a celebration, a colossal missile structure appeared, mounted on an 11-axle mobile platform. Its size exceeded anything the world had seen from Pyongyang before. No name, no announcement, not even a single intelligence leak. It was as if the North Korea leader had hidden this monster for this very moment. From a closed, dimly lit room, Trump watched it in silence, eyes locked on the screen as the Korean beast rolled into view. So what exactly did the madman of North Korea unveil from behind the curtain? Was that dark, silent structure a quiet threat or a postponed declaration of war? Stay with us until the end. What was shown to the cameras is only the cold surface of a fire burning beneath the ashes, and the next chapter may be the most dangerous yet in the race of intercontinental missiles. Hwasong 20 under the microscope. What North Korea unveiled was no ordinary visual display. It was a detailed, deliberate announcement, a message delivered through steel and smoke. A towering missile body stretched across an 11-axle platform, as if its very weight was a declaration of presence. From available footage, the missile's length is estimated at over 23 meters, with a diameter approaching 2.3 meters, giving it an unusually wide base. Analysis suggests a launch weight exceeding 90 tons, an enormous figure for any intercontinental missile. Although North Korea has made no official statement about its configuration, most military assessments suggest Hwasong 20 is a three-stage missile designed for one or more stages to detach in space, allowing the warheads to be deployed independently. As for its payload, the missile is believed to be capable of carrying either a single massive nuclear warhead or a MIRV package of 3 to 4 smaller independently targeted warheads, a setup that would place immense strain on US missile defense systems. But its most powerful feature lies in its range, estimated to reach 15,000 kilometers, putting every point in the United States within potential striking distance. The engine, based on available imagery and post-parade analysis, appears to be a solid fuel propulsion system, potentially utilizing composite materials, with thrust exceeding 1,970 kN, a significant leap from previous generations. As it nears the end of its ballistic arc, the missile is believed to reach speed over Mach 20, allowing it to punch through atmospheric layers with a velocity that renders systems like THAAD and Patriot PAC-3 nearly useless, especially if the warheads are capable of maneuvering mid-descent. Despite the secrecy, guidance is thought to rely on a hybrid system, inertial navigation possibly supported by satellite correction, radar input, or optical navigation, but the true circular error probable remains unknown, with no public test confirming its precision. Still, one unresolved question looms behind this missile giant. Was North Korea truly alone in building it, or are Russian fingerprints hiding in the shadows? Intelligence reports and Western analysis suggest that Pyongyang's military cooperation with Moscow may have gone far beyond conventional weapons, extending into technical collaboration on ballistic missile design. Some sources speculate that Russia provided direct support in propulsion or guidance technologies, and may have even contributed to the launch platform's design, especially following the 2024 comprehensive strategic partnership between the two nations, which paved the way for unprecedented military technical alignment. This theory story gains weight from reports that North Korea shipped thousands of containers filled with ammunition and artillery to Russia, supporting operations in Ukraine in exchange for a technical aid package possibly including air defense systems, jamming technologies, and advanced missile components. To date, no definitive evidence has surfaced proving Russian involvement in Hwasong 20's development, but the timing, the mutual strategic needs, and the visa technological leap raise the possibility that this missile may be the product of a silent alliance, an alliance that doesn't speak but casts a long, cold shadow. The dark side. What is the beast hiding? Despite the terror its name evokes, Hwasong 20 remains shrouded in uncertainty and unresolved technical questions. For those who've studied North Korea's missile program, one thing is clear: noise does not always equal capability, and what's displayed on the world may not reflect what's functional behind launch room doors. Hwasong 18, the predecessor to this beast, faced early criticism not just for being Pyongyang's first serious attempt to solid fuel ICBMs, but because its performance in test flights showed instability. Thermal imaging indicated uneven heating in its mid stages, and experts questioned whether the warhead could maintain stability during atmospheric re-entry, especially at hypersonic speeds. Now, with the emergence of Hwasong 20, no one confirmed if those issues were fully resolved. Have the Koreans truly upgraded their tech, or is this just the old frame, repainted and rebranded for the cameras? There is also the issue of payload balance. The increased diameter and weight could suggest either enhanced MIRV capability or an attempt to compensate for lower propulsion efficiency or poor targeting accuracy with the raw missile size. And the most critical point remains: accuracy. To date, North Korea has never demonstrated a full-range precision strike beyond 10,000 kilometers. Most of its ICBM tests, including Hwasong 15 and 17, were conducted in lofty trajectories, steep, high arcs to avoid overflying Japan. But these do not replicate the real-world stress of a long-distance horizontal strike. Also in question, the re-entry vehicles. Can these warheads, especially if MIRVs, survive the pressure and friction at Mach 20 while maintaining trajectory, stability, and spacing? We don't know, and Pyongyang isn't telling. Even the launch platform, impressive as it is, could prove to be a liability. An 11-axle tail introduces logistical challenges. Navigation real terrain in wartime without detection is no small feat, especially when you're under satellite surveillance 24/7. So what do you think, dear viewer? Was what we saw in the military parade a real weapon of war, or just a psychological maneuver meant to intimidate, not detonate? And did the Russians actually help build this beast? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to support us with a like and a subscribe, because every click from you is a missile of support in this digital battlefield.